What is up? Welcome to an awesomerific episode of FTM Transformers on YouTube, and I'm your host for Mondays, Michael, and today is the 30th of June. This week's topic is how to bind if you don't have an actual binder. Okay, so first disclaimer is don't use ace bandages. I know that is like the most popular thing because you can get it and it's not like suspicious of anything. Like, you know, they're for wounds and like injured limbs and stuff like that. But you know why they're for injured limbs? Because they constrict and they're not meant for breathing. They're for like when you sprain something and you don't want lots of blood going there, so you put a wrap around it, and that helps keep pressure on it and keep blood from going to it and making it from being swollen, you know? And so since their job is to constrict, when you put that around your chest, you breathe in, you inhale, you know, and your chest cage gets bigger. Wall cave, what? Rib cage. Rib cage gets bigger, right? And then you exhale, and then it gets smaller, and then it'll be harder and harder to take deeper breaths, and that can really, influence your oxygen levels in your blood, make you lightheaded, you can break your ribs if you have too much pressure on your ribs and you do something like, I don't know, if you laugh too hard, you can hurt yourself. So, I'm watching a kitten. So, she's really silly. We just got her today. Anyway, so, that's like really dangerous, even though I know that most people are like, ooh, I've seen that on the internet, or ooh, I know this one trans guy who does this, or, you know, it's easy, or just like, I'm so dysphoric, like, I can't handle this, you know, but just don't do it. It's really hard and bad for you. If you don't have a binder, like, these next options are almost as bad, but not as bad, so, like, yeah. Like, if you still have lots of bras and things, you can try and get, like, a bright, sports bra that's, like, a size too small. Not, you gotta make sure, though, with, like, bra sizes, because, like, you want to make sure that the number is the same, like, if you know what your bra size is. Say you're, like, a 32B or something, you know? You want to make sure that whatever you're getting is still a size 32, just the cup size is different, so, like, the letter. Because the number, I'm pretty sure, I think this is still how it works. I'm pretty sure that, oh, the kitten's in a box! And now it can't get out. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that the number is like the size of your rib cage, like the area, like, you know, around. And so you do not want to get a size smaller than like your rib cage size, because then that's essentially doing the same thing as what's it called? The wrap stuff. And so you want to keep the same number, just down in a size, like from D to C, or D to B, or C to A, or, you know, whatever you think you need. Or I've heard you can use, like, what's it called? Spandex or nylon or something? I don't think it's nylon. I think it's spandex. Like spandex bicycling shorts or, like, other things, and, like, you can cut out some part of it or something and then sew it back together, and that can act as, like a wrap kind of a thing, but it's still breathable, you know, so it's not as bad as the wrap stuff. Other ways are just layering. Like, layering can hide a lot. It might make you look bigger. So, like, if you have, like, image issues that way with, like, your weight, you may not want to do that. Although, especially, like, if it's hot outside, because then it's kind of obvious that you're wearing lots of layers, and also, like, if you're in a really hot place, like, I live in freaking Tucson, so it's hard to layer, and so, like, you have to be careful with that, too, because you don't want to overheat yourself and, like, you know, get a heat stroke or something. That's really dangerous. Cute! And so, but if you live in a cold place, you know, layering is easy, and you can do that a lot. You can wear, like, 2 bras. I wouldn't wear more than, like, 2 or 3 sports bras at a time, because that's a lot, especially, like, since there's elastic just on the ribcage part, and so that would be what's hurting you. And what else? We got layers, we got sports bras, and those bicycle shorts or whatever. We have not doing the ace bandage stuff. Don't do that. And what else? When I was younger, I would do lots of like, holding like stuff. I'd hold stuff to my chest, or I would have my arms crossed, or I would hunch over, And of course, those little things all have like negative connotations too. Like hunching over is not good for your posture, and like all these other things. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for a while. Obviously, the most recommended way is to actually get a binder, because that's what it's specifically made for. But when you can't do that, it's hard. And if you don't, if you yourself can't get a binder, like you don't have a credit card, or you don't have, you can't send it to your house, this is what I did. And so I have money, right? I have money from doing chores and odd jobs like that. And so I got $50, right? I gave $50 to my friend, and they went to Target and they bought a one of those Visa gift card things, because I wasn't allowed to go to the store and buy things because my parents thought I would buy boy things, And so I gave my friend money, and they bought a card. And then at school, they brought their laptop, and I ordered my binder online and sent it to my friend's house. And then they picked it up and they gave it to me, and I only wore it at school. Like, that's how I did my whole binding thing. It took me a long time to be like, oh yeah, that's something I could do. I don't have to wear all these layers. I don't have to hunch over all the time. I don't have to always hold books like this and always cross my arms, because it just pisses me off, like how annoying having a chest is. It's so stupid. But anyway, I think that's all the advice I can give right now. It is 7 minutes already, so that's too much. And so, hope you guys are having an awesome, terrific summer. And keep those audition videos coming. If you didn't know about those, look at our audition video thing of You Can Be an Neptune Transformer 2. And I will see you guys next week, and stay beautiful.